welcome to 2 Minute Watches. Today we've got ourselves an ORIS Aquis, 43.5 millimeters in green. This is something that I've wanted to look at for a long time, having had a SEIKO SPB143. We've got something here that is although in a higher price range, but often compared in that market of a kind of mid-range premium diver. Often the list price of these go around £2,000, but it can be often found nearer the £1,000 plus mark, either in the grey dealer or kind of online second hand. The first thing that strikes me is the similarities of the SPB143. You've got the sunburst effect of the dial. Difference here, you've got the more ceramic, supposedly scratch-proof bezel, closer to that of, for example, the Rolex Submariner, also your Omega Seamaster 300, and also the new Longines Hydro Conquest, which also feature that similar shiny bezel design. Very high quality finishing on the dial, the indices in particular. The build quality as a whole and the finishing is definitely something that really pops out as soon as you open it in real life. Very chunky, good quality bracelet as well, which obviously separates a lot of divers at this mark. You've got a mixture of polished edges on the side and then brushed in the middle. So it really gives it that both of that perfect combination of both a dressy and a sporty look. You've got a nice ORIS signed stamped clasp there, milled, which goes in with that premium vibe. Interesting kind of screws, which gives it, for me, adds to that nautical vibe really, as well as a signed ORIS crown. Behind you can see an open case back. It features ORIS branded rotor, and it has I believe effectively a Celita 200 movement, which is 38 hours, I think, could be 41, around that mark, at 4 Hertz. So very kind of good value overall Swiss diver. I remember this shade of green was very popular when it came on the Seamaster 300, and I think for people wanting to go for slightly green colour, I don't think it's more of a dark green. I know the Hulk Rolex is a bit brighter than this, so this is much more subtle, and from afar gives you that idea it could be black from far away, or it could be mistaken for navy potentially in certain lights. But yeah, I think at that kind of golden £1,000-ish price point that a lot of people kind of shop at when they're kind of diving into the luxury end, no pun intended. Yeah, definitely something to watch. And also the 43.5 millimeter case wears quite slick. Look how short the lugs are. It literally just comes out by like a few millimeters. And I'll do a wrist shot and show you how close it works on a shorter wrist. Just putting it on my 6.3 inch wrist, and you can see actually how well that fits. I mean, you compare it to my other videos when I'm putting on, for example, a Christopher Ward 38 or the SPB143 at 40 point, I think it's 40.5. You can see how well it kind of articulates around what is quite a short wrist as well. So there's also a 41.5 millimeter version. So if you do want something a bit snug, that all works well. But definitely in terms of a sporty aesthetic, you can see how well the 43 actually fits. So yeah, do check this one out.